Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy, Atypical Security Guard. If you're working in the security industry and you work patrol like I do, maybe you've run across this issue, maybe you haven't, but I think this is a really good topic to address. One of the things that we deal with here in Portland is, for whatever reason, if anything is left out in your vehicle, and we utilize a lot of these patrol vehicles that are in this room here, but if you leave anything out, whether it's a cell phone, whether it's a charger, whether it's a clipboard, it really doesn't matter what it is. If it's visible, the local homeless community, those who are addicted to drugs, tend to break into the car by busting out the windows. So one thing that I have found is the utilization of a security bag, how important that is and how beneficial it is to your patrol. It doesn't matter if you're doing patrol security or if you're a private citizen, this is still something that's very, very beneficial, and I haven't seen a lot of people utilizing these bags, and I just wanted to share this with you on the off chance that it's something that can help with you on your patrols or what you're doing in your personal life. So let's check it out. So I'm not familiar with this company, and to be honest with you guys, this was actually a prototype of this bag. I believe that this bag is now available in the market, but whether it is or isn't is kind of irrelevant because there's other bags on the market that are very similar to this. Since I've had this over the past 5 years, there's been some issues with it. Some of the selling points have kind of broken. But again, this was a prototype. I was actually the second person in the entire country to get this bag. It was actually sent to the ATF as a travel bag. I don't know if they actually decided to go with it or not, but it's made of Kevlar. It's actually cut proof, and I believe the rating says that it should take about 4 hours to actually cut into this bag. The way that this bag works is that you have two zippers on the side here for your main compartment. This compartment opens up just like a normal bag, right? But again, it's made of Kevlar. And then as you close it and you zip it up, it's very similar to, you know, some of your luggage. You can take the zippers here, see if he can see this, and you push these right in, and then it locks the zipper area here, okay? One of the areas that broke is this secondary eyelet right here, but if you notice, you've got these eyelets that go all the way around the bag. The reason for that is that you're able to then take the little flap here, fold it over. This will snap in. Again, there should be one right there, but it's broken off. This goes over and snaps in. And then you take this steel braided cable and it runs through, and it would go through the second one there, goes through the third one. And through here. Now, after it's gone into the last hole, there's another little lock here. And this lock goes through here, I think. There we go. If I can get this to close. My demonstration is not working. I think I would have to put the code in, but I don't want to put the code in on the camera. You guys get the point though. This will lock here when the code is put in. This will lock, and then you can't pull the cable out because you have this impeding it. So you have a bag that has the steel braided cable here, is actually slash proof and cut proof Kevlar here, and then there's a code on the back side once you were able to actually open it up here. Now, the cool thing about this is that there's another steel braided cable that runs through the back, and you can take this part and you can run it around the frame of your seat. So generally what I'll do is I'll take this part here, I'll run it through the frame part that's underneath the seat, and then connect it. If I can get it in there. I'm doing a horrible job of demonstrating this. There we go. The magic of editing, I'll have to make this happen a little bit faster. Okay. And then that would be secured to the bottom of the seat. Now, it's not a perfect situation, but the point is that if you were to have to leave something valuable in your vehicle and you were to secure it in a bag like this and then secure it to the frame of your seat or in the trunk or something like that, the point is that it makes it a lot more difficult for someone to get this out of the vehicle as opposed to just breaking the glass and taking your backpack or your belongings and just running off with it. And when we're on patrol, we're generally only away from our vehicles for a very short amount of time. So creating a situation that makes it more difficult for the person to steal or take the things that they're trying to get out of your vehicle is my objective. And again, having something that's cut proof, slash proof, and takes about 4 hours as far as they're concerned to get into, I think this is very, very beneficial. Again, there's other bags like this on the market. It's not about this bag per se, but the security bag system, I think, is a great thing for patrol officers who are in and out of their vehicle to have. Now, there are some companies where you might work as an armed officer in certain properties, you're not able to be armed when you go into that property. What do you do in that situation? Where do you place your firearm? How do you secure your firearm? I don't know. I'm just saying something similar to this might be an option. But again, that's something that you'll have to look into and follow your standard operating procedures for the company that you work with. But again, this has been extremely invaluable to me. And I think that bags like this, and even this bag, the actual fleshed out end of line product that's come out after the prototype, I think is very, very beneficial, extremely secure, easy to use, even though I kind of fumbled around with it. But yeah, absolutely love these types of bags. I would like to know what you guys think. If you're a patrol officer, do you have something similar to this? Do you have a system that you use, or are you using some sort of safe system inside of your patrol vehicle? Do you like bags like this? Do you prefer something else? I would love to start that dialogue in the comments, so please let me know what you guys think. And as always, I appreciate you being here. You guys be great. Take care.